Inquiry ordered into Acme school incident. 8 students of Azad Higher Secondary School arrested. Prime Minister Narendra Modi expresses pride over power of digital India, says many countries are drawn to India's UPI. And Chief Minister Nongthammam Biren inspects a newly constructed state highway from Sangaitel to Gotland, highlights need for alternative water supply projects. Kurumjay, good evening. You are watching Primetime English Bulletin on ICE News, and this is Victoria Rajkumari. Now the top stories. The Manipur government ordered an inquiry leading to the loss of consciousness of 15 students and the fainting of a female invigilator due to the vandalization of some irate students inside the ongoing higher secondary examination hall in Thobal district. The Manipur Education Minister T.H. Basantakumar on Sunday, that is today, told the newsmen that the inquiry report will be submitted to the authorities concerned by Monday. Class 12 Standard Examinations 2023 conducted by the Council of Higher Secondary Education Manipur COSM, which started on February 23rd, will be postponed for a day or two for a section of students at this center, the minister said. The minister has taken prompt action following 6 student organizations, including the Manipur Students Federation (MSF), Democratic Students Alliance of Manipur (DESAM), Kangleipak Students Association (KSA), Students Union of Kangleipak Suk, and Apunba Iraipaki Mheiroi Sinpanlup AIMS, appealed to the state government to find out the misbehaving students and take up exemplary actions against them. Private School Development Committee Thobal lodged a complaint to Thobal Police Station to take up prompt action against students responsible for vandalizing properties of the Acme Higher Secondary School at Yaripok, Thobal district. In spite of the enforcement of the 144 CRPC in and around the examination center, the angry students destroyed a computer set in the principal's room, the school desks, benches and other valuables. At first, they started pelting stones following the school authorities' failure to fulfill their demand for an additional 5-minute time on Saturday's examination. A total of 409 students of Azad Higher Secondary School, Yaripok, Tulihal, were appearing for the exam at the Acme school on Saturday. COSM Secretary C.H. Biren inspected the school after the incident and decided to resume examination under strict security arrangements. A total of 36,717 students are appearing in the Class 12 examinations scheduled to be continued till April 1st at 120 centers. Eight students of Azad Higher Secondary School have been arrested by police in connection with the violent incident at Acme Higher Secondary School, Yaripok. A case has been registered at Yaripok Police Station over the incident. The 8 students surrendered to Yaripok Police Station today. Informing this to pressmen, Thobal Superintendent of Police Jogesh Chandra Hobijam said the 8 students will be produced before Juvenile Justice Board, Thobal District. The SP appealed that students should refrain from vandalism at schools when they have complained against anything. He also urged upon the parents to edify their wards. The police will have to initiate action against such wrongdoers, SP Jogesh Chandra said, and appeal to all concerned to maintain peaceful conduct of examination.
Exam thaba laiba chhatra singna pen daba laiba nungai daba laiga su school ki properties sing thugai khokai duna school ki fan adagi thong thonau adagi project singda adugi thabak tawbiganu aduga parents sing su pekha thariba chhatra singda madu phajana advice tawbiyu maramdi police ki di ain gi oiba tawon topa legal formalities lokalakani madugi generally ba kano me am loina ma chap chaba legal loina ma lokalaga khoi tawon topa tawkani aduna yaragadi madugumba exam pekha thawam tamda mayam cooperation bibiyu district sa yamna shanti leina loina magi cooperation loina chathaiba pekha sing asi tik ta gaina chathan naba adumain mayam da chu appeal tawjani.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi highlighted the country's digital strides and said many countries of the world are drawn to India's unified payments interface, that is UPI. Addressing the nation in the 98th episode of his Mann Ki Baat program, Prime Minister Narendra Modi noted that the power of digital India is visible in every corner today and said different apps play a big role in taking the power of digital India to every home. He remarked that the UPI system and e-Sanjeevani app are shining examples of the power of digital India. He mentioned that only a few days ago, UPI Pay Now link has been launched between India and Singapore, adding that people of Singapore and India are transferring money from their mobile phones in the same way as they do within their respective countries. The Prime Minister said the country has seen that at the time of the COVID-19 pandemic, the e-Sanjeevani app has proved to be a great boon for the people. He maintained that the same is a shining example of the power of digital India, adding that till now, the number of teleconsultants using this app has crossed the figure of 10 crore. Prime Minister Narendra Modi also paid tribute to the legendary singer late Lata Mangeshkar on the occasion. He further mentioned that the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan has changed the meaning of public participation in the country. He also drew public's attention to the problem of mounting e-waste and the consequences it can have on biodiversity, as he said, there is a need to create awareness about the safe disposal of gadgets. The Prime Minister also lauded the country for its efforts to conserve the wetlands and increase their number in the past 8 years. Modi further appealed to celebrate the Holi festival with keeping vocal for local theme in mind. He said citizens have made Mann Ki Baat a wonderful platform as an expression of public participation. Prime Minister Narendra Modi also spoke on various issues including teleconsultation, Triveni Kumbh Mahotsav and Ustad Bismillah Khan Youth Award during the program. Chief Minister Nongthammam Biren inspected the newly constructed state highway stretch from Sangaithel to Kotland today. During the inspection, the Chief Minister also looked for a suitable spot for water supply project at Langjing Manbi. Speaking to media on the sidelines of the inspection, Chief Minister N. Biren highlighted the need for alternative water supply projects in Imphal areas aside from Singda Dam. He maintained that talks have been held with locals of Langjing Manbi and asserted that they are likely to agree with the proposal made by the government to construct an alternative water source system in the area. He also said that the state government is working on providing infrastructure and increasing connectivity to fulfill the target to promote inclusive development in the state. He further said that efforts are on to ensure delivery of tap water to every household in the state under Jal Jeevan Mission. Works Minister Govindas Kanthausam, Lamshang MLA Sorokhaibam Rajan and other officials accompanied the Chief Minister during the inspection visit. Earlier in the day, Chief Minister N. Biren met representatives of the Maram Students' Union, MKS, and the seniors at the Chief Minister's Secretariat in Imphal. Discussion was held on matters pertaining to the development works and initiatives and other welfare activities taken up in Maram area under the state government. The representatives of the union also presented a traditional shawl and a memento to the Chief Minister on the occasion. Maharaja Laisemba Sanajauba urged experts and doctors to promote climate-resilient healthcare facilities and adopt environment-friendly technologies and use energy-efficient services in the healthcare facilities. He was speaking during a one-day seminar on the theme Swachh Bharat, Carbon Sunya Bharat and state-level panting competition at RIMS Imphal today. The Rajya Sabha MP, who was the chief guest of the seminar, stated that India's greenhouse gas emissions are mainly from the electricity and heat, agriculture, forestry and land use, manufacturing and construction, transport, healthcare, industry buildings, etc. The Rajya Sabha MP also stated that India is also a signatory to the Male Declaration on Building Health Systems Resilience to Climate Change 2017. India is committed to promoting climate-resilient healthcare facilities and adopting environment-friendly technologies and using energy-efficient services. He informed that the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India, also identified two components underlying the principle of reduce, reuse and recycle, that is, lowering carbon emissions in health facilities, strengthening management of energy, water and waste at the facility level, and promoting lifestyle changes for patients, attendants and human resources at the facility. As he put, quote-unquote, it is high time that we all need to work together and aim to achieve carbon-neutral and climate-resilient health facilities. Dr. Kojam Mani Bhushan Singh, head of Department of Environment Science, DM College of Science, Dhannamanju University, Dr. S. Priyokumar Singh, former Director, Science and Technology Environment, Government of Manipur, Professor Dr. Bamkim Chandra Oinam, Department of Civil Engineering, NIT Manipur, and Dr. Aditya K. Joshi, IFS, Principal Chief Conservator of Forest, Government of Manipur, were the resource persons at the seminar. Professor N. Sanjeev, Medical Superintendent, RIMS Hospital, Dr. Aditya K. Joshi, IFS, Principal Chief Conservator of Forest, Government of Manipur, and Professor Pawnam Gunindro Singh, Vice Chancellor, Manipur University of Culture, graced the occasion as President and Guest of Honours, respectively. A state-level painting competition was also held in two categories. In Category 1, N. Karonganba Heritage Convent Oripok, is Purel Mangang, St. George High School, Wangkai, and Laishram Vidyananda Kendriya Vidyalaya Lamphel got the first, second and third prizes respectively. While in second category, Sunena Saikom, Kendriya Vidyalaya Lamphel, Thiam Jesina Devi, R.K. Sanatomi Devi Vidyalaya and Ningombam Bolero, Sishu Nista Niketan got the first, second and third prizes respectively. Medical Superintendent, RIMS Hospital, Professor N. Sanjeev, distributed the prizes to the winners of the state-level competition today. The Lieutenant General Officer paid homage to the fallen soldiers of the Tupul landslide at the Unit War Memorial and interacted with troops. He encouraged the troops to ensure an incident-free environment along the mega railway project from Jiribam to Imphal. He appreciated the commendable work and support given by the Territorial Army for the national mega project and regularization of the train up to Khongsang. He encouraged the unit to work in synergy with the railways to ensure smooth functioning of the project. Commanding officer of the battalion, Colonel Anirban Sahab, briefed the general officer of their operational tasks and all civic actions taken up by the unit. The general officer also interacted with railway officials and extended his support. A one-day free eye checkup camp was held at Thoubal Athopam Makha Upper Primary School Complex in Thoubal district today. Member of Thoubal Municipal Council, Ward Number 6, El Nanda, along with Scarlet Eye Care and Contact Lenses Clinic Thoubal, organized the camp under the sponsorship of Green Valley Welfare Association. A team of doctors led by eye testing specialist of Scarlet Eye Care and Contact Lenses Clinic Thoubal, Dr. Surbala, checked up around 100 patients at a camp. Free eye drops were also distributed to them. Normal lens and frames were also made available at subsidized rate. Speaking on the sidelines, ward member Nanda thanked Scarlett Eye Care and Contact Lenses Clinic Thawal and Green Valley Welfare Association.
Atopam maka for primary school gi campus ta khoi gi pangthok sari ba ki lem na lain bagi formasi Green Valley Welfare Association ga what member 1/6 TMC ko kusam na raga khoi ngasi asi pangthok sabani chawrangna 50 mu yen bagi khung chaba pi khe team mathakta khoi gi khung chaba pi ba state ki khung chaba madi computer facility mayam na ye ge ba kalona na pi ba education kam
Haat Se Haat Joro campaign was carried out at Awang Juri Maninglekai polling number 18/35 under Konthausam Assembly constituency today. Konthausam Block Congress Committee has been carrying out the campaign across Konthausam Assembly constituency since February 23rd in a bid to strengthen INC. Former INC candidate of Konthausam Assembly constituency, Laishram Nando, President of Konthausam Block Congress Committee, Kalenja Kabui, Vice President Samuel Lakpam Babu Yaima Sharma, leaders of Sevadal and party members and workers took part in the campaign. Participants of the campaign visited households of the area where they heard grievances of the residents and inquired about getting benefits of various welfare schemes. Speaking to media on the sidelines of the campaign, KBCC Vice President Samuel Lakpam Babu Yaima said that the Haat Se Haat Joro campaign aims to strengthen the INC as a part of the nationwide campaign carried out under the initiative of INC President. Haat Se Haat Joro campaign is a door-to-door electoral campaign to take the message of the Yatra to every Indian.
Indian National Congress na su asigumlaba kongthang ase lokalakpani leiriba lenga ase masina sathariba flagship program mayam ama implement toba adumna pharaba policy mayam ama puthokdana chalagasu adugumuk beneficiary sing ase masidi khunggang sing adu yodaba house to house de yobang amdaba masi punamak sing chi ure haraga hakthengna na asigumba asoi punamak sing ase sumthoi haraga lagadoba mathangi tam sing ado moduda INC na khudong chaba se phangdana lenga ase parak Taragasu, Asoiba Aran, Punamak sing ase Kanghuna Navagidamaka Quena, house to house campaign Saleharaga, Equigi Lenga ase Masigi, Sumtopayaba, Makata, Pazaba, Development Kaya Singado, Brazas in the Haktin and the Pina Navagidam, the section of Pokongtangamani.
In the last 24 hours, Manipur reported 0 coronavirus cases. According to the latest updates from the Manipur COVID-19 Command Control Room, altogether, 57 samples collected and tested in the same hours confirmed negative for the virus. The COVID positivity tally remains at 1,39,924, while the death toll remains static at 2,149. Meanwhile, India logged 218 new coronavirus infections, while the active cases rose to 2,149, according to the Union Health Ministry data today. The death toll stands at 5,30,769, with 5 new deaths reported. While 4 deaths were reconciled by Kerala, 1 fatality was reported by Sikkim in the last 24 hours, the data updated at 8 a.m. today. The virus case tally was recorded at 4,46,86,017, while the national COVID-19 recovery rate was recorded at 98.8%, the ministry said. The number of people who have recuperated from the disease surged to 4,41,53,099, and the case fatality rate was recorded at 1.19%. According to the ministry's website, 220.63 crore doses of COVID vaccines have been administered in the country so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. Now it's time for a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Keep watching IS News.
Go Aviator Academy, Mapung Fana Aviation Tamna Nabagi Mafam. experience leirabasingna takpi tambiri. Lengsin bilaksi aikhoi punna taminarasi. Cabin crew amadi ground staff ki mangnanbu mapung fahananabagidamag sem saraba course.
Welcome back. You are watching Primetime English Bulletin on IS News. Now proceeding with other news. A polling official died in a road accident in Meghalaya during the wee hours of 26 February morning while receiving treatment in Guwahati Medical College and Hospital. The deceased, who has been identified as Jason Marak, was travelling with other polling officials to Pothamati when they were injured in an accident near Trikri Kila in the West Garo Hills. Marak was Dura resident who worked as a technical assistant for MGNREGA in the Gambrad block and was assigned to the Jangrapara polling station as the polling officials. The vehicle's driver reportedly lost control and fell on the roadside, according to reports. The driver then ran away from the accident site, leaving behind the polling officials. They were taken to a nearby hospital immediately, but because Jason had suffered serious injuries, he was sent to Guwahati Medical College and Hospital for advanced treatment. He unfortunately succumbed to his injuries in the early hours of February 26. The Nagaland government has taken stringent measures ahead of the upcoming assembly polls to ensure that no undesirable elements or materials enter the state. All interstate borders have been sealed for the last 72 hours in compliance with the Election Commission of India standard operating procedures. As per reports, Wokha, Wokokchung, Dimapur, Noklak, Meluri, Chisame, Junheboto and Fake have been declared as sensitive areas due to possible poll-bound violence. The checkposts have been sealed from the evening of February 25th till the evening of February 27th. The police have also intensified patrolling along the border to apprehend anyone attempting to cross over. A delegation of senior officials had also visited the Wokha district to review the law and order situation on February 25th. Director General of Police Nagaland, Rumpin Sharma, said that security has been beefed up in the state and the Central Armed Police have been deployed across districts. The DGP also urged the citizens to inform the police if they get any untoward information on anyone trying to indulge to create violence. Elections are scheduled to be held on 27th of this month to elect 60 members of the Legislative Assembly. Votes will be counted on March 2nd. Now the sports news. In football, AJK Mohun Bagan defeated arch rivals East Bengal by 2-0 in the Kolkata derby. Salvoko Damjanovic and Dimitri Petratos were the scorers for the winners. With the win, AJK Mohun Bagan finished the league stage on 34 points in 20 games. This win was crucial for AJK Mohun Bagan as it guaranteed them a top 4 finish and secured home advantage in the playoffs. The match was a tightly contested affair with both teams battling it out in the first half. However, the Mariners showed more intent in the second half, ultimately scoring twice in the last quarter of the game to seal the win. On the other hand, East Bengal have 19 points from 20 games and have finished at the 10th place in the 11-team league. Since 2020-21, these two teams have played 6 times against each other in ISL, while AJK Mohun Bagan won all the matches with no draws between the two. AJK Mohun Bagan FC is the merger of Mohun Bagan AC and AJK FC. Cristiano Ronaldo scored a hat-trick as Al Nassr beat Dammam 3-0 to move top of the Saudi Pro League. Ronaldo, who has now scored 7 goals in 5 appearances for Al Nassr since joining, netted in the 18th, 23rd and 44th minute to seal victory. Al Nassr started the day knowing 3 points will take them top following Al Ittihad's goalless draw against Al Raid on Thursday. Ronaldo opened the scoring from the penalty spot following a handball from Denmark captain Ibrahim Al Nakli. 5 minutes later, Ronaldo doubled Al Nassr's advantage with a left-footed shot at the end of a swift counter-attack. Abdul Rahman Garib's outside of the foot pass was finished by Ronaldo a minute before half-time to complete his dribble. The former Manchester United and Real Madrid forward had a fourth goal ruled out for offside in the second half as Denmark, without a win in 4 matches, struggled to contain Rudi Garcia's side. And before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Inquiry ordered into Acme School incident. 8 students of Azad Higher Secondary School arrested. Prime Minister Narendra Modi expresses pride of the power of digital India, says many countries are drawn to India's UPI. And Chief Minister Nongthawan Biren inspects a newly constructed state highway from Sangaitel to Kotlan, highlights need for alternative water supply projects. Well, that's all we have for today. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur Bulletin. Until then, good night and stay safe.